The moon wears silver armor. It turns out. I think that may be untrue. My understanding was that it was a big rock in space. Who's got all the revels? Once we go through there, you've got no face. 5 strongholds. Okay, we're marching. We're marching on the capital already. I kind of expect... I mean, I'm imagining that in reality this is taking place over a period of, like, years. But, like, this seems quick. The Soon eruption. The trees lit up in the night. Alright. I want your glowing trees. Luna, the 4 members of the... Fucking hell. Now that we're marching on a capital, yeah, you see that they're pulling away already, because we will eventually get 5, as I've mentioned previously. I think it's time to... You're already up there in the numbers, but it's still not funny enough. Now here's the thing, there's a lot of these weapons that I still want to show off. Because I sort of... I've practiced with some of the character creation weapon sets, sort of seeing who I wanted to make what. For the purposes of not being terrible at this. But fortunately, we've an option. We've an option for all that, so it's time to bring forth the legendary warrior. Obviously, we want Skellington. This doesn't clip through the front as much. Your jaw's a problem, but it's a problem I'm willing to take. Now, here we go. There's lots of flop tassels. It's a bit floptacular, but that is what we honestly want. Trousers are less important. I realise I've kind of been doing it all this colour, but there's a reason for that. It's the best one. I mean, for fuck's sake, look at that. You can't tell me that's not gorgeous. Or you can, but there will be a javelin in you by the end of the sentence. What I'm realising is there's not really a way to do non-white skin tones. You can do literally any other colour in the fucking rainbow, seemingly, but that's a bit yikes. Can we make him a secret Simpson? Can we make him a bit of a secret Simpson? That looks hideous, to be honest. The famous warrior of all of it, who will lead us to victory. Cronfrey. Just a nice lance. Just a nice lance to start things off. That seems quite prod. That's more of a spear, really. That's real poke. The Nautilus prods. Just a funny crumbler. You've got a trident, and I do care this time. Oh hey, unit type. Cavalry is good at... Infantry, I guess, is what we're already on. Bandit moves well, doesn't attack well, doesn't for attacking stronghold. I don't know that it benefits me at all to be fucking with this, but for the sake of, like, doing it, it makes sense you'd be that. You're clear bandit material. Alright, we've got to go round the long shape and stop everyone before it's time. Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, she's not in this round. Oh, but I can. I've had enough Iron Sword of you, I think. I think it's time to just admit what I came here for. What the plan always was. There's big, long strength. Where was the moon? What advantages does the moon have? guard piercing, and some attacks become counters. Not hugely inspired by a lot of these, if I'm being brutally honest. Alright, let's just go. I'm getting at the bit where I'm getting bogged down thinking about things and it's not good for content. He'll do. Hello. It's me, he'll do. Ah, you've been bothered with your pink hair. We all have to fight. They've got various personalities or something. Barely evidenced. Correct, we should just get going. Move in! Move in and begin grouting. You will want to be up there. You can sort of slowly but surely make your way. You're a very slow boy, but you will get a result, probably. And you're advancing. Advance upon! Oh, gracious shit. Are you going to continue? I'm actually going to ask you to stay put for a second, because I think he's going to continue moving past that. Yeah. And he's also a knight, so that is just the march of the slow boys. Let's take you out before your reinforcement comes. I'm trying to be a bit tactical. Even as... Well, so you really are just sort of defending here. There's not really a... There's no particular choke points I need to be all that worried about.
By the almighty ones, they unleash their fury.
I outlast, and then I attack, because I have the benefit of knowing that, like, everything at the north end of the map is like a mini-boss, essentially, so you'll stay put. I twiddled. I twiddled to no one's benefit. I keep expecting that attack to go low, but it's a high one. And I think that's a shame, because it's not what I was expecting, and that keeps fucking me with this character. Oh, shit. Shitty weekend. Shitty weekend indeed. I may need to move off the tambourines. I don't know what I'm... Like, there's good effects on them. I don't know what I'm doing with them. There's something just not meshing with my brain in how this moveset works. Let's fortify for the sake of it, because I want a pointier tent. You can have a I can change your equipment mid-battle if I want. Excellent. Useful to know, honestly. I could switch out your tambourines right now. See if it helps. I'll wait until after the next battle and sort of assess based on my performance there. Take your face away, it's time for the beginning.
I'm itching for a fight.
I don't understand the way you hold that katana, to be honest.
Winny, 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 win, win, win.
I'm significantly not tall enough. So I don't know if that will maybe affect... Whoop, Scroopy! It might affect Roop Scroopy, to be honest. Heck, what was the tech for doing the mid-air grapple? Was it that?
I'll accept your challenge again anytime.
I've forgotten a little bit of everything I learned with Astaroth, which is a shame, because he's kind of fun to play, to be honest. He might be my new favourite. Nobody's attacking here right now, but I want symmetrical tents. Alright? What they don't tell you about tent symmetry is that it is in fact important. No, that was just about to check on you. You're just having a nice time. A nice time being a rice merchant in the dark. Well, you're clearly someone. Who are you? Oh no. Oh no, this... Oh fuck, this... You've put everything at risk. We're in danger of being found out now. If he sees us... If he sees us, he's gonna know! A Snonkus always knows. We can always find our own. Okay, I cannot allow him to come into contact with me here. This could rumble the internet. This could scupper us. We need to take him out before we can move in. Fortunately, Chronicles here to poke you a bit. Oh! Battle of the prods. Right, let's have you about it then. The final prod has more gusto, and you'll never believe me. Shit! Go! Oh, fucky! Yes. Prod you into hell, and everyone about it knows it is so. Become one with the universe. Drink your milk again. When you rule from on high, it's possible to forget. I'll let you heal for a little bit. Oh, I could have just let him wear down the building, and then I'd have had more health for the actual fight. I'm sort of going into this under the assumption that I'm probably not going to win, which is not the mindset you want to be doing anything in, really. Except maybe match fixing. Then it's an advantage. Feed the fish! Feed the fish! Gah! I give you a simple task, and you attack me for it! Whee! I did a funny little skip off. Okay. I've got all my tulips back in the pond. I put them in there for a reason. Wet tulips, I always say. Would you like to stand up while I kick you? I think it'd be helpful to me in my goals. Thank you for understanding. I thought you were going to twiddle your tambourines off to the side and I was going to go wha, but I can't now. And that as a description on its own without the accompanying visual is just worthless. Worthless to any brain that contains the information. I've wasted hard drive space on your mind. I'll send in a false lizard. Because then you will confirm the lie. Alright, everyone has a game plan. We have a stratagem. And I am grateful for it. They've got earth, water-ish, air, and then they didn't have anything for fire. One supposes. Right, if we wear down Lenny Lurpak here, we might be in with a shot at the Cardinal's room. We might... It's day outside, I just saw through a little archway. You see the clouds? You see the clouds, the sky doesn't look like that unless it's all lit up outside. You got funny shaped knives. I hate to break it to you. Shit. You've really shat the Geist. You've fucked a poltergeist in the evening. Oh, shoot. Shoot my aunt. Don't shoot my aunt, please. That would be rude, to be honest. And that's the most charitable thing I could say about it. This might take a couple of attempts, huh? Okay, the one-on-ones may not honestly be viable, but this does give me strange rhubarb, for you see... can I have you... I'll wait till is back and then we'll march on the location together. You'll take way too long to turn around is the only thing. I've sort of fucked myself into a pinecone shelter right here, because there's no sort of library book that I can... Interesting. Was not expecting you to come back there. I don't know why I'm not just attacking, like, straight forward there. I guess because I've already moved our main protagonist to intercept the one we were attacking. Right, take your fromage. That's French for cheese, you idiot! Okay, so I'm remembering how Quake works now. It's all about avoiding the Wicked Witch. I've chumbled into the... Okay, so it doesn't actually do me damage, at least. Fuck! Yes. Okay. Okay, you see what you can accomplish when you're not a lizard. Behold, my lightning powers I have leveled up. I look for a bit more of a level up off the back of some of this, to be honest. They're quite a lot more powerful than I am. I don't know what's going on with the scaling here. I guess they're expecting you to die a couple of times. Quite lenient with the fail states in a lot of this, like you can respawn infinitely. I guess if you're all wiped out at once, then that counts as a fuck. But like in this especially, like, the enemy's not really going anywhere. Oh, I should really have set you to move by now. You're on your way to prod. And then you can join round the funny attack as well, is the other thing. So I can have two of you attacking that, and then we can deal with a Snonkus before it gets too dire. Alright, here we go. Here we go, funny llama debate. You're gonna go first, clearly. You're getting thwacked by long spears. You'll never recover from that. From the disgrace. Your disgraceful defeat at the hands of me. Don't be afraid of the funky paladin. Alright, it's a myth that he's dangerous. You've given me wet feet. You've given me wet feet to think about. Oh fuck, what was that into? Here we go. Oh yeah, that's how we do it. I've remembered now, and then I got distracted by remembering it. Okay, you know what? This is why we attack with two. I'll prod you in the name of Lionel, to be honest. I'm really not in a position to be fighting you at my current level, but I'm going to, because I've really not got much of a say. I can charge, I can whoosh, alright? At least if you knock me backwards, there's stuff I can do about it. Break your spine. You see how well with the last number just turned to radishes before my fuck. My word. You can't count that quickly, there's consequences. Alright. Another one flops over. I'm getting you all mostly for the level, for the experienced points.
Decisive battle.
How do we, I don't know that we can attack a lizard in unison, although he's outside so he won't recover health, so it's less of a problem. I think we can just sort of eliminate him without as much hassle, certainly, as Cervantes, with any luck. Never underestimate a Snonkus. We can level empires, as I'm demonstrating right now. You know, it's the entire premise of Weekend at Bernie's. I've never seen it, but I assume it's about lizards ending your reign. Shit. That... Okay, you've got some sort of fucking technique going on there. I don't know what to think. Back at this again. Hoodloo. No, I'm back at it again. Alright? I'm not necessarily in Krispy Kreme. Not that you can prove that. Shit! It's all sort of just not ideal. I need to come up with a nice pair of boxing gloves for me to lie about now. I'm not going to send you to fight him, because if you lose, I don't know if that's like game over. Begin to defeat our enemy. He doesn't get a little bit of text saying that he's speaking lizards at you, because you couldn't put in just a rar. You couldn't put in a little grar. A little mwah. Just a little snonky little mwah.
Now two souls are fiercely.
No, they don't want to tell you what a snonkus says. Rude of them, frankly. Don't like it. Don't like how they've dealt with that issue. Right. I need you to clear off. It's for your own ultimate benefit, okay? Look, Twiddle, I know you enjoy twiddles. Don't hit me though, alright? The twiddles only work if I'm the one. Spin away. Haha, you can't attack me when I'm in tornado form. Rush you in the prod. Kick you in the god. God, no! I forgot he doesn't like God. I shouldn't have mentioned the G word. The Beach Boys will never forgive me if I mess this up. I did use some pretty substantial heck, though. That's something to be proud of, at the very least. Take you the long way around, taking the go away. You can't. It won't let me. It won't let me move him any further than that. Alright, we'll go just here then. I mean, I'm just gonna wait till you arrive there and then move you further. Like, what was... Is there some, like, code reason that I wouldn't know unless I'd worked on the game, or, like... because it's futile to try and stop me from moving him across that distance, so, like, why? They call me Campfire David. Alright, Cronfrey is back in the Bristol transport system now. Oh, well, but before he does, we've got another fight to have. If I take all the detestable sort of turds, well, they've made fire around you, at least. Loopy. You've got lightning spear, which is cheating, just so you know. You can't be endowed by Zeus! Oh, this means that me blocking is more or less futile as well, doesn't it? Well, you're sweepy. You're very sweepy, and that in itself is a problem. I have travelled 6 different times. Ooh, at least. I know I've changed location quite a few moments in my life. Shit off. You can't be doing guard breaks when it's... and then you don't let me block. It's nearly bedtime, and if I can't sleep, you can't weep, okay? Sometimes you need to cry. Get it out your system. Alright? It's fine to be in touch with your emotions. Understand your cognitive limits. You can't be expected to cope with everything. Die. I feel like you've retreated a lot. I do need to move you off tambourines, I reckon. It was a solid plan to win hearts and minds, but it's not winning many actual battles is the only thing. You can recover your toes a bit. Where's the reptile? Whose reptiles have I got? I know you exist. Oh, no, you're not. Where have you fucked? Oh, you're not a lizard at all. Oh, I nearly fucked the plan. I nearly fucked 20 men. That was too effing close. I can't be taking that kinds of risks near a Snonkers. He nearly caught the scent of Snonkerdry. Right, I need to clear you out even more urgently now. I've got chompy fangs biting my own arm. Take away the whim. No! When you take away the whim, all you're left with is pain! Fuck. There's Twiddly-boo I can do, but I don't remember how. That's Ponk. That move we call Ponk. Oh no! I went a long move instead. Go. Alright, this is good for leveling you up, at least. We've got a lizard on the board. Okay. We are no longer hamstrung. We can move freely now. The snonk problem has been dealt with. The time has come to sort of coalesce around this one fucker. Who have we got in? Is our musical friend is ready to advance. Maybe I should keep 2 in reserve in case these ones lose. Ooh. How much advanced sausage materia do I need to convince you it's not worth fighting me a lot, really? I should have changed your bloody weapons, shouldn't I? Not a lizard. Keep forgetting. I forget to do important things. I'm gonna sin near a bin for it. Yeah. Oh, musical trash. Prepare to defeat me again. I bet you're not expecting me to still be trying this shite. No. I want to sort of stay on the ground a bit. Come on now. It's not It's not Christmas. It's not Christmas. So I don't know why you're treating it like it is. I know you always beat me in a fight on Christmas, but it isn't one. We've not had a Christmas today. You shit! Okay, don't go in the air. Noted. If I could borrow the wisdom of not in the air Francis, I would be set here. Right, chompy choppers. No, there's no chompy chop for me. It turns out. Ugh. If it weren't for Frederick Weng, I'd have more reason to care about soup. But I've never made it, personally.
It seems like it's worth learning. Worth learning the soups of the matter, but I can't do much but die.
You've got no Wonga! Oh, you had Wonga. Oh. When you say oh, the chops become big, and that's how you find your prey. Right, we're in the home stretch now. These levels got a bit more substantial. The episodes have been really short. From the outset, anyway. Because there's a lot that gets edited out. You know, there's a lot of downtime where there's nothing to really say strictly. I mean, I never have anything to say, but I can't even make noise at those points sometimes. So you know, I'm glad that there became more to this, I guess is my point. Because I was a bit worried that it'd be kind of a nothing venture in which nothing would be gained. Because if I attack you with everyone and they all lose, that's an absolute defeat. So maybe the answer is to win prizes in bulk. But perhaps maybe it's time I can waft. I can try wafting you for a little bit. I can't imagine that I'll do much better. You can simply move into position, and then we will commence with the strategy of gradual prod in the land of God. Take your fucks away, defenders of Earthrealm. You won't know what pissed on you. There's cures happening in here, and no mind luck, it's only going to apply to you, isn't it? Yeah. It's only going to be, but I'll get you anyway. It's largely the point of fighting you. And so I must sort of fulfill that function. Nothing personal. Nothing personal, I just need to go to your capital city and get all my snonkus crimes done. Oh.
So we meet
Oh.
again.
I don't know that I'm the one you met, to be honest, I don't remember.
Time to collect on your debts.
Battle 1.
I will collect on my debt. Give me your coins! Ooh! Give me a powdered wig. Alright. Why do they powdered wigs again? What was the point? Did it just make it look more dusty? Dusty wigs! You can't be a judge unless your wig's old enough, and so they just tried to play up how ancient the wigs were. Like, well, it's been handed down
For generations! Because I'm a judge, you absolute shit.
and you literally cannot prove otherwise, because it's the case. You can't disprove what is true. Oh, the smaller the beast, the greater the glory. For you, at least. And I'm wearing my funniest hat to date. What was the... No. Oh, I'm trying to run you into the ground and it's not really doing it. Here we are. That's what I remember now. Don't hurt me.
Ah, you hurt me!
Final chance for an advancing Wilfred. It's not looking great, but we'll get there in the end.
Final battle.
Time for Cronfrey to believe in himself and get me the solid silver plates. Okay, rush you. Waft you gone. There you are. You're wet now. You can't defeat me.
Looks like I was fated to win this
You shouldn't have been so soluble, you imbecile. There's not a wet foe on this planet who can match me in combat. I keep telling you that. Why don't you ever believe me? It's a simple fact. There's no way for me to embellish that truth. You don't get a funny little comment? You don't, like, mention that you died at all? Well, not died, but, you know, were attacked by me. Huh. Well, and our gold's back at maximum again. That did not take 13 minutes. I'm looking at the bloody recording time now. You animal of wet fuck. 13 hours maybe. But yes, getting not very many of these at all. But yes, tune in next time when I guess we're just at the capital now. So, yay us. Bye.